Hey everybody, I'm Tim Ward and welcome to Garden Sense. It's our first video podcast of 2023 and we are really excited about it. It hasn't been a traditional winter for most of the country, and these kind of unseasonably warm temperatures have got a lot of you emailing me questions about what to do regarding your lawns and your gardens. Well, I completely understand the cabin fever, so we're going to address a couple of those questions here today, and then at the end of the video we're going to talk a little bit about a special promotion that we've got running right now over at Rosen's Online. Let's jump right in. The first question is from Bill. Hey Tim, these brown areas in these photos appeared in my lawn in 2021 and grew larger in 2022. What is it and how do I treat it? So this is a classic case of how warm season grasses react to cold weather. I actually reached out to Bill and I asked him, what time of the year did you first notice the brown spots? And then was there any point in that year or the following year where maybe they started to green up and you didn't see them anymore? His exact words were, I started to notice the brown once it got cold, and then again in the spring when the snow melted, what happened was it started to green up and he forgot about it. Well, that grass is a healthy warm season grass. It looks like it could be Bermuda or possibly even St. Augustine, and it spread. So it started to take over a little bit of the existing lawn. And so fast forward to 2022, and this past fall, the temperature started to get cold again. The grass began to go dormant. It started to brown, and we went through winter, and now here we are. So the good news is, Bill, there's nothing to treat it with. Your grass is fine. It's doing exactly what a warm season grass is supposed to do, in the sense that it turns brown and goes dormant during the cold months. However, if you don't like that, then really your only option is to try and kill that grass or dig it up and replace it with something like a tall fescue, which is a cool season grass. Now, if you're looking for a tall fescue, we highly recommend Baron Brug's Turf Saver RTF. I've used it on my lawn. I just overseeded my lawn with it last fall, and I'll tell you what, my lawn looks absolutely fantastic. Again, it will not turn that brown that you're seeing right now with the warm season grasses during the cold months. Highly recommend. However, if it just sounds like too much work, I totally understand. Just kind of remember that what's going to happen is more than likely that St. Augustine, that Bermuda grass is going to spread, and more of your lawn is going to start browning in the coming years if you don't get rid of it. The next question is from Dina. Hey Tim, any ideas on something safe to spray on the crabgrass and other weeds that meander through the daylilies, irises, and hostas? Hey Dina, this is a great question. So there's a product out there called Grass Getter, and it's specifically formulated to kill your broadleaf weeds, kill your crabgrasses in a garden space while protecting the desirable plants. All three of the plants that you mentioned are listed on Grass Getter's label as protected plants. So order something like that and you're gonna get rid of the weeds and you won't have to worry about killing off your plants. Now, this is not a new product. It's actually been around for a number of years, but we've actually never sold it. However, that's changing this year. We actually expect it to be on our warehouse shelves within the next couple of days. So do me a favor, and in the next day or two, head over to Rosen's Online, look at the weed control products we have listed there, and hopefully by the time you get there, Grass Getter is gonna pop up right there and ready for you to order. It's a great product that works really well, and again, who wouldn't love the idea of being able to kill weeds, but keep your most favorite plants alive and well? Hey Tim, this winter the deer have eaten the leaves on our Nellie Stevens holly. Is there anything we can do to bring the leaves back and help the hollies? So hollies are pretty resilient plants, and I'll be real frank with you, they're probably gonna be just fine. As long as the deer were not snapping off large limbs and branches in their attempts to eat the leaves, what's probably going to happen is those particular plants are going to treat it like a good pruning, shrug it off, and come back even better here in the 2023 spring season. Now, to help them, what I would definitely recommend is make sure that you're feeding them properly. They need the best nutrition, especially because you mentioned later in your email that they were younger hollies. So Hollies love a very balanced nutrition profile, so we highly recommend you use Garden Trust fertilizer. It has a 15-15-14 NPK ratio, which is gonna be perfect. The hollies are gonna love it. And like I said, I'm really not too concerned based on how you described what was going on. So as soon as you start to see the hollies green up, you start to see some of the buds of the new leaves come out, that's when I would get down Garden Trust. You'll be glad you did. The last question for today is from Stuart. Hey Tim, in early November 2022, I installed 6,000 square feet of new sod as part of my yard renovation project. The sod now has an established root system. What program should I follow this spring and summer to maintain this newly sodded lawn area? So the answer to this question is actually really simple. We recommend putting down Turf Trust Professional Starter Formula 4 times in 2023. You're gonna wanna do it around March 15th, around June 15th, around Labor Day, and then the fourth and final feeding, and frankly the most important, is gonna be sometime between Halloween and Thanksgiving. Those 4 feedings we recommend for sod, for newly established lawns, for existing lawns. As long as you're putting down Turf Trust, your lawn is gonna turn out just great. Now, because it is sod, it could absolutely benefit from some additional nutrition, and I would highly recommend that in between those feedings, you put down 1, maybe 2 applications of Kickstart. What Kickstart's gonna do is actually strengthen the roots of the sod, and it actually allows all of your grass to intake even more nutrition from the soil. So put down Turf Trust, and then 1 or 2 applications of Kickstart, 30 to 45 days after that initial application. Then you're gonna put down more Turf Trust. And again, follow that schedule. So March 15th, June 15th, Labor Day, sometime between Halloween and Thanksgiving at minimum. And those 4 feedings using Turf Trust are gonna help keep that sod growing. Toss Instant Kickstart, you're gonna have the best looking lawn in your neighborhood. All right, folks, a couple final thoughts here on this first video podcast of Garden Sense here in the 2023 season. We have launched a brand new website over at Rosen's Online. So head over to Rosen's Online and check it out. We got some feedback from you guys the last year over the website, maybe some improvements we could make. We spent a lot of time over the last couple of months upgrading that website to improve the user experience, and we think you're really gonna like it. Second point I want to bring out is we're actually trying to get away from the old rosens@yahoo.com email addresses. We actually have a new email system here for Rosen's Online and Garden Sense. So if you're trying to get hold of me and ask some questions, please do me a favor and send emails directly to me. Send them to tim@rosensonline.com. They'll come right to my computer, they'll come right to my phone. It's gonna make it a lot easier for me to get back to you guys in a timely manner. Third and final thing I want to talk about here today is the fact that over at rosensonline.com, we have taken a book out of the promotional calendar for ProTrust products, and we have a Turf Trust AAA promotion going on right now. Guys, this is a really cool promotion. We've never done it here at Rosen's Online, so we're really excited about it. What it is it's a bag of Turf Trust lawn fertilizers. It could be either the maintenance or the starter formula, a bag of Turf Trust crabgrass control with Dimension, and a bag of Turf Trust broadleaf weed control with Gallery. That's the 5,000 square foot coverage. We also have a 10,000 square foot coverage program that again will give you a 10M bag of Turf Trust. Again, it's going to be the starter or the maintenance formula, and then 2 bags of the Dimension product and 2 bags of the Gallery, so you can safely and effectively cover your 10,000 square foot yard. Guys, it's got significant savings. You're going to qualify for free shipping, so head over to Rosen's Online right now. Take advantage of this, please. We're really excited about it. Folks, thank you so much for spending the time with us to watch this video. Again, if you've got any questions about what's going on with your lawn or your garden, please make sure you send an email directly to me, tim@rosensonline.com. I'll get back to you as quickly as possible with any remedies that I'd like to suggest. And again, thank you so much for taking the time to spend with us. We're looking forward to a really, really exciting 2023 season. Have a great day.